I just have like
It's
only
very
one.
beautiful, huh?
Yeah, she's on her way out of Islam.
Oh, glory to God, Nuri. Even your light means, your word means light. Jesus said he is an-nur, but go ahead.
Yeah. I came across this one verse where Jesus, he is like a lot of people, not only Muslims, but a lot of people take this verse
Yeah.
to like argue with it. He calls a Gentile woman a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you're going to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a question about it.
Oh, that's too easy to answer. Did you even knew she was going to say that, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're freaking out. See, he knew. I knew where you're going to go. He was hearing saying it. I was saying it. Yeah,
he
yeah,
really was. He was.
Yeah, so I knew that's where you're going to go. Okay, yeah. Did you guys hear what the objection is? This young lady is also falling in love with Jesus, and I'm going to answer it for you. So Jesus called the Syrophoenician woman, the Canaanite, a dog. So we're going to start the context, Matthew 15.
All right. And Jesus went away from there and withdrew to the district of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman from that region came out and was crying, "Have mercy on me, O Lord, Son of David. My daughter is severely oppressed by a demon." But he did not answer her a word. And his disciples came and begged him, saying, "Send her away, for she is crying out after us." He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
Now, this is why I wanted to start at 24. Notice he calls the Israelites lost sheep. First of all, I'm going to go systematically. When I show you the wisdom here, you're going to be more in love with Jesus. I promise you.
Okay.
But first of all, he said the sheep are the Israelites. They're lost. That's not good, right? If you're lost sheep, that means you lost your way. And now the shepherd has to go find you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so keep in mind, he says, I've come to the lost sheep of it, meaning Israel is in a bad situation. They're lost. If they were not lost, he wouldn't come for them. So now, who's in a bad situation?
Israel.
The woman or the Israelites?
Yeah, Israelites.
Number one. Now watch the metaphor. Now the metaphor.
Oh, I guess because the woman already believes, but the Israelites don't.
No, the Israelites, yes, they lost their way. He comes. But now this woman, the word dog, this is where it's not an insult. Because notice he's using animal metaphor, right?
Mm-hmm.
He calls Israelites sheep. Is that an insult?
No.
Neither is the word dog, because he's talking about a puppy in the house.
Oh.
Now you're going to see it. Watch now. Listen to the wisdom. And now he's going to read 25 all the way to 27.
But she came and knelt before him, saying, "Lord, help me." And he answered, "It is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." She said, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table."
Where are the dogs?
In the house?
Ah. So if in their house, do they belong to the master?
Yeah.
And if they're in the house, that means the master brought them in, right?
Yeah.
And if he didn't love them, would he bring them in the house?
No.
So they're already in the house. They're the pets of the master, like the Israelites are the sheep of the shepherd.
But why like distinguish between like couldn't he like call her also a sheep?
No, because she's not the lost sheep. She's in the house. She has a place. And she'll be fed in time, but he's got to go find the sheep who are lost first, and then he's going to feed her.
Oh. Okay.
You follow the logic. And also the metaphors are appropriate for the particular culture. Just like in Islam, dogs are looked down upon. They're unclean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't use dog metaphor to describe Muslims, right?
No.
Unless you want to insult them, correct?
Yeah.
Because Muhammad said dogs are unclean and you can't have dogs in the house, but you can have dogs for shepherding, right?
Yeah.
So Jesus knows his audience and he knows what example to use. So for the Israelites, sheep. For the Gentiles who may not be offended by having dogs in the home, you're a pet in the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but now let me show you that the word he used, Matthew 15:26, means a puppy. Because there are two words. Follow with me slowly. You're going to see the beauty. That's why she knew he wasn't insulting her. Because you see what she said? Yes, but even while the children are being fed, the puppies come and sneak a breadcrumb. So give me a breadcrumb in the meantime.
Ah, okay.
Did you understand? She understood it, right?
Yeah. It's a bit difficult for me to understand, but I'm getting it, yeah.
Okay, show her this before you go there. No, it's okay. Don't feel rushed. Don't
Before I
watch
go
it.
where?
You go back to the text itself before you go to the
Got
Greek.
it.
Watch again. And he answered, it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. Now watch. Yes, Lord. Yet even the dogs eat crumbs that fall from their master's table. So in the house, who do you feed first, the children or the pets?
The children.
But she goes, yeah, I agree that the children should be fed, then the pets. But don't the pets also sneak a breadcrumb here and there before feeding time? So
Okay.
he's saying, okay, give me a breadcrumb for now. Because then he's going to turn his attention to Gentiles and give them the gospel, right?
Okay, I got it.
Now, I've come to preach the gospel to the Jews because they were given the promises and they're lost. So I'm here to announce I've come to fulfill the promises that were given to them. After that, I will then turn my attention to the Gentiles.
Okay, that makes sense.
Move on until you get it. First, he's saying, look, I came only for the lost sheep of Israel. Now, understand why. Of all the nations, who was given God's promises?
Israel?
The nation that's given God's promises are the Israelites, right?
Yeah.
Not the Gentiles. So does it make sense that Jesus is going to go to that nation that was given the promises that he comes to fulfill?
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's why he says, I'm here for them. They're the ones given the promises. And yet they've fallen away. So not only am I coming to them to show them that the promises are being fulfilled, but I have to bring them back because they have been lost. In other words, they're not safe anymore and they're not in the sheep pen. They have run astray and far away from the shepherd.
Okay,
In other words, they're in sin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so now understand the metaphor. But what does he say to the woman that she understands? He's not saying you're garbage, you're filth, I don't care about you. He's giving her hope because he's saying, what? She's a dog in the house, because the word for dog means puppy. So she understood, oh, you do have a place for me. You do love me and you will care for me, but you first have to take care of the children who are lost.
There's actually, Sam, a translation that shows.
Yes,
this,
it's
right?
New King James Version.
Oh, it shows puppies in New King
Yeah,
James.
I believe it says little dogs. Okay, so pet dogs, right?
Yeah.
What
pets,
about the other one?
The little dogs.
Okay,
right,
keep on.
in
You're
the
going to see it.
house.
Yeah. Their
That
pet
to
dogs.
their pet dogs,
Okay.
right?
Little dogs,
Little
EHV.
dogs, yep.
EHV. Okay.
There's one that says.
Okay.
Puppies,
You'll find it.
ISV.
What's
There
the
it
word?
is.
ISV. To who?
Throw it to the puppies.
Puppies. Yeah.
Okay. Jubilee, little dogs, right?
Yep.
Okay. What does the New King James say? And we're going to show you the Greek. There are two words for dog.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to show it to you. What does New King James say? I think it says
little dogs.
Little dogs. Okay. How do we know it's little dogs? I'm going to show you two different words. Now I'm going to say, if you go to Bible Hub. Okay. Kunariis. Kunariis from kunarion. Click on it.
All right.
Now watch. We're going to show you the two different words. What's the word?
So a little dog or a house dog, like a pet.
What does it say in Help's word studies?
Properly puppy.
Properly puppy. Diminutive, meaning it means a small dog, a puppy. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, scroll down so you can do other words. Little dog. Are we making it up?
Nope.
All right, keep going now.
Right there.
Kunarion, equivalent to kunidion, right? A little dog. And what is the Strong's exhaustive concordance?
Dog.
Puppy. So you see he used this word, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you the word that would have been nasty and insulting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there was a word for dog that means a nasty, rabid dog. Good for nothing but destruction. I'm going to show you what it is. Go to Bible Gateway. Just put Matthew 7:6.
All right. So we got these verses here. Let's see what it says. Matthew 7, verse 6. Do not give what is holy to dogs, and do not throw your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces.
This word refers to a dog that's rabid, violent, and needs to be put to death, right? I'm going to show you what this word is. That's not the word he used for her. So if he was being nasty, he would have used this word, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'll show you what the word is, but I want you to see how it's used. This one word. Keep going.
All right.
So what does Paul call false teachers? Jews who are perverting the gospel, who are false teachers.
Yep. Beware of the dogs. Beware of the workers. Beware of the mutilation. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 22. The message of the true proverb has happened to them. A dog returns to its own vomit, and A sow, after washing, returns to wallowing in the mire.
This is a dog that's nasty and vile and filthy, that's untamed and to be destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Kisin, click on it. Yeah, kisin, because I'm trying to pronounce it like a native Greek. Okay, a dog universally despised in the East.
Oh.
Literally a dog, scavenging canine, like a mongrel. That's the word used in those verses, but that's not the word he used for the Gentile.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, you understand the difference now?
Yeah, I do.
A loose dog was disdained in ancient times, viewed as a mooch pooch that ran about as a scavenger.
A mooch pooch.
Now, if Jesus was insulting her, he would have said, "You are
a mooch
ku'un, a kisin. You are a vile mongrel." But he didn't say that. Show her what the word is that he used. Show her the Greek.
Okay. Going back to
that one.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to understand the metaphor. You understand? Okay, now watch. Now let's look at the word that our Lord used of her. He said, to give the brother children, cast it to their dogs, right? Kinaris, click on it so she can see what it is. Now, one more time. What is it? A little dog, a house dog, puppy.
Puppy.
See it?
Okay, yeah.
Scroll down. Okay, little dog. And then here it says a little dog. And then it'll give you puppy again, right?
Yep.
Like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, if someone calls me a puppy, I would be much less offended than if someone calls me a dog.
He's not offending her at all. She understands the metaphor. So now go back to the passage. Now let's read it in context. And now she understood it. If she understood that Jesus was calling her a mongrel, a mutt who's rabied, that would have been offensive. She didn't understand it that way, because look at her response. And he answered, "It's not right to take children's bread and throw dogs." She said, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." How did she know that the dogs are in the house? Because of the word he used.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he knew, she knew he wasn't insulting her. He's saying, look, the puppies will be fed. Not now. We got to feed the children. All right, Lord. That gives me assurance that you will feed me. But in the meantime, even puppies sneak up to the table and sneak a breadcrumb. Then give me a breadcrumb. Heal my daughter. He goes, go ahead, woman. Because you respond that way, she's healed.
"O woman, great is your faith. Be it done for you as you desire." And her daughter was healed instantly.
So where's the insult?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense now.
Where's he insulting her? She understood. He was giving her hope. See, this one makes me want to cry some. When I read the Bible, sometimes I end up crying because how beautiful the Lord is. He was giving her hope. And that's,
Yeah.
Sorry, sister, it hits my heart. Because he was telling her, giving her hope. Look, it's not fitting that I ignore the children, because Israel was God's son, and then focus on the puppies. He's telling her they have to be given the message first, because the promises are theirs. But when he says puppies, he's assuring her, you are in my house, and I am your owner, and I care for you and love you. Just be patient. I have to take care of the children who are lost first. He was actually giving her hope.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.